What is going on, my beautiful people? Welcome back to another episode. It really all started from this one Reddit post. I was scrolling through Reddit one day and I saw that this one Honda Acty van was having overheating issues. So later that day, I actually ran into the Facebook Marketplace listing of that exact van. So I immediately texted the guy and we arranged for a day that I could drive all the way there because it was all the way in North Carolina. And I'm close to North Carolina, but I'm still like at least 3 hours away from wherever he was trying to meet. So we set up a day. I happened to be in the area picking up another vehicle, or not my other vehicle, but I was with one of my friends, and we actually picked up a motorcycle, and it fit exactly in the bed of the Acty. I wish I took more footage. I was just in the process of doing so much, and then I didn't have like any storage space on my phone, and then I was dealing with the old PC. Long story, but we evidently set up a day, and I told him I was on the way, and then after about maybe an hour or two, he got really kind of impatient because he had two other people show up that day, or should I say didn't show up that day. So I told him, like, I'm coming, man, count on me, I'm coming. So I talked to the guy for about 30 minutes, and then we just immediately loaded on the trailer, and I just head out because I have another 3-hour drive all the way back home, and I have to be to work the next day at 7. So immediately get home. It's probably about 8 o'clock.
Alright, son, everything's in, car's locked.
Yeah, I'm gonna go drop off. So I'm not sure if you recall from the other clip, but I bought this with a blown head gasket. So I got it home, and then my first thought was, well, I gotta order the parts still and XYZ, so I might as well try and get it registered and insured and all the paperwork stuff on the back end before I can, start monkeying around on the inside of the engine bay, because there is like literally 0 videos of head gasket replacements on these Honda Actys. But I go to the DMV about 2 days later. Alright, boys, we're at the tax office registering another vehicle. Alright, boys, you probably can't hear me because of the freaking V8 outside. But we got the taxes. Got the taxes paid off on the other vehicle. So I'm currently going to the tax office right now so we can pay, well, not pay, but we can register, we can title and register the vehicular mobile. Damn. So right about here is when I ran out of storage space on my iPhone. I didn't film much more, so you really didn't miss out on anything. But I went to the DMV. It was super crowded. I immediately walked in and get a ticket, which was surprising, and then I immediately got served, all within like 15 minutes, which was surprising. I left within 30 minutes. That's unheard of. That's the shortest I've ever been in the DMV ever. But everything went smooth, so I immediately started looking into like head gasket replacement videos, all the parts I'm gonna need. So I need replace the intake manifold gasket, need to replace the, while everything's torn apart, might as well replace the valve cover gasket, distributor, rotor, cab, full tune-up, basically, full tune-up. Yeah, so that went smooth. I got all the parts ordered, so I just decided to start tearing everything apart because I was low-key excited that I got another Acty, and then it was the van, so there's extra niche things that come with the van, and it's actually a Honda or a street Raccoon. I'm not sure what the Raccoon entails, but there's a lot of extra amenities that I'm seeing that aren't in other vans, so that's cool. And I'm also trying to resell this puppy, so if you are seeing this video and interested in a van, maybe drop a comment, But I did find one video that is the GOAT, and it is this one. This video right here, I think it's Technical Garage or something. Yeah, Technical Garage channel. Goated. This gave me just enough knowledge for me to basically complete the whole job. Now, this is, or the model that he's working on is a fuel injected model, so it's probably an HA8 or one of the newer trucks type thing, but it's basically the same circumstances. You're just gonna, you basically are just dealing with a distributor instead of the, fuel injectors and all that stuff. But that's besides the point. This video is goated. I'm gonna drop a link to it in the description. Alright, so here's a 1995 Honda Acty Raccoon, I believe. Evangelo plate. Front. I do have the front emblem. It comes with the front, both sides, and the rear aftermarket bumper. Let's see. It has the tinted windows as well. Not as dark as mine, but they are tinted. Has the aftermarket wheels. I've pulled off the head. This is the head gasket I'm replacing. All that white stuff is coolant. This is it. I have everything that the van came with. Everything. So the carpet that the back of this comes with, both driver mats and engine cover, both other hatches. That's where you put your battery. I have both of the front. I basically just ripped everything apart and just doing a deep clean of it. Aftermarket radio. I know what you asked about that. There's AC. There's a rear defrost and rear blower motor. South Carolina title. See if I can get you a picture of that. Yeah, 170,000 kilometers. So you got to convert that to miles. This comes with that side step like I was talking about. So this is the rear seater. So you just, now the passenger seat's going to be installed where that bar is basically. So you're going to want to lift it up and then give it like this angled back, and then this here, it's going to lock in like that. And then now that you're halfway, you're going to pull this, lift that up, and it's pretty much a brand new seat right there. So now this is an actual extra amenity. Instead of a bench seat, it actually is split, and you have an armrest on this side. And that brings us to the end of the video. I'm not sure how coherent this video is gonna be. My editing skills are a little bit rusty with having not uploaded it in 2 months, but it is what it is. So I want to apologize also for the lack of footage. I just didn't have access to my other LG when I was doing all this, and my iPhone could only record maybe an hour or 2 hours worth of footage. So yeah, there's a lot more content to come in the future. I'm gonna give y'all update videos on this van, and I got a new PC, so I'm able to export, edit, and do a whole bunch of extra stuff that I wasn't able to with my old PC. It is a complete upgrade. It's got a 3070 or Ryzen 7 water cooled CPU, 9 fan. I have no clue what computers are, but it's apparently a pretty high end PC there. So I should be able to do a lot more looking into the future. Please subscribe, notification bell, and comment maybe. I try to look at everyone's comments. I obviously do not have the time to reply to everybody, but I do look at most of your comments. So appreciate you guys. See you in the next video. Hopefully it will be uploaded very soon.